Yeah, I think we have a great management team. We have a great backup team back home to support us. And in 2011, we sort of have a big hit with the mine acquisition in Indonesia, which set the tone for our future development of the company. There's not a single answer that could sum up why we grew quite fast in the past, but I think it's a cumulative effort of every party in the organization. Strategy, management, execution, and the appetite for growth as a team for the company. And in Thailand, we also have, well, in terms of customers, in Thailand we have about 100 retail customers who buy from us in small quantities, but on a daily basis. Maybe 30 million tons, 300 million tons a day, but we give them from our door to their door the coal on a daily basis, every day. We also achieve a higher GP percentage with these customers. We are one of the few customers of coal that they have, so they try to develop a very tight relationship with us, and we're happy with that. In China, we have had our three of the biggest power plants as our customer. We have a very good sales agent in China. My brother speaks Chinese. We look the part and we travel there many times. And there are many times where a Chinese customer asks me to come to visit them in Indonesia or Beijing or anywhere. We just fly there and talk to them and get things resolved. And it gives them some sort of a comfort level to work with us. I think that's been our story. We try very hard. We are hardworking people, and we love to be in this business. We have this mission 555, which means that we will have 5 mines, 5 markets in 5 years. And if you look at that mission closely, it means that we are trying to have more reach in the global markets. You know that we have Indonesia now. We'll keep focusing on that one, but we now have Myanmar as well as another mine. We'll keep having more mines in Myanmar. We are the first coal producer in Myanmar, and we are the first one to import the coal from Myanmar to Thailand. And we are looking to maybe to have a mine in South Africa, North America, in Canada, or in the US to expand our reach. And that's sort of been our strategy. And usually when we acquire a mine in a different area, in new territories, I would say, we may as well acquire a local market along with it too. Oh, I can tell you it's going to go up. It's going to be better for the next 5-10 years. China is the #1 coal consumer in the world, and they're our customer. India is the #3 coal consumer in the world, just behind the US, and they're catching along the US very fast. And they're also our customer. We also have discussions with 5 power plants in India to sell coal directly to them, because they want to also buy directly from us, not through traders anymore. So in the next year and a half, we'll see some big change in that area for us. That's just about the big ones, the big players in the market. But we can talk about the ASEAN countries, the developing countries. ASEAN stands for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Thailand, the Philippines, Myanmar, Indonesia are in ASEAN. These countries, we want to develop something like the EU, the European Union of Europe. We call it the AEC, the ASEAN Economic Community. So when we have that, which is 2 years from now, we will have that. Things will change. There will be more railway coming probably from Malaysia or Singapore to South China, or maybe from Eastern Cambodia to West Myanmar. Things will be connected just like it here. So you can see that people will gather around, and we'll be the center of that little universe that we have. And I think the power consumption in this area will grow, and there will be more power demand. There will be more coal to be sold here in this region. It's going to be great for the next 5-10 years. The two families, the Phihakendr and Kamdi families, hold about 60% of the shares. The rest, the 40%, is free float. And I think about 15% of that, we have some institutions like UBS Hong Kong and Deutsche Bank Singapore in there somewhere. And that's the reason why we want to tap into the resource here, because we see some interest coming from those banks in Europe. And that's why we are very interested in talking to the investors in this region. Oh yes, we are looking at 40% of net profit to keep our shareholders very happy. We also will be very happy as well in that sense.